I will be an American president. I'll work hard for those who didn't support me, as hard for them as I did for those who did vote for me. That's the job of a president.
Well, let's go now to Kathryn Solon. She joins us from Scottsdale, Arizona. She's a member of Democrats Abroad. Hi, Ms. Solon. It's good to see you. Firstly, can you briefly tell us, were you satisfied with Biden's acceptance speech?
Oh, we are so happy. Democrats around the world, across the United States and around the world. He absolutely nailed it tonight. He really made very clear what's on the ballot: decency, science, devotion to duty, dignity, truth, stamina, and finally, of course, our democracy. It was just the speech that we needed to end this 4 days of a wonderful convention. And it definitely has Democrats across the United States and around the world motivated to do what we have to do over the next 70 plus days to make sure that this turnout is bigger than ever before. We're going to be voting, and he gave us all the reasons we needed tonight to vote for him. Ms.
Solon, while there is a lot of support behind Biden, there is some criticism. People have been describing him as the lesser of two evils. Let me just read you a quote by an analyst here. She says, Biden is not an alternative. He is part of the same misogynistic, racist, imperialist, elitist business class as Trump and has actively supported the bombing of 8 countries. While vice president, he actively supported deporting more migrants, has consistently used politics to enrich himself and his family, advocated for cuts to Social Security, voted against women's access to abortion, supported NAFTA, played a role in going to war on Iraq, which killed millions. Voting for just as evil won't save lives. Your comments?
We know who Joe Biden is. He's been in public service for 50 years. So you can cherry pick some issues that he's worked on over these 50 years. The Democratic Party is united behind him. It is bringing in so many diverse groups and coming together in this Biden campaign. The issues of the Democratic Party are the issues that he's carrying forward, and that is to work on the COVID crisis, to fix the economy, to work on climate, to work on immigration and humane immigration reform. So all of those descriptions that you just read are not fully at all reflective of his public service over 50 years. So Democrats, from moderates to progressives, are excited about this candidacy. They're working for this candidacy. Tonight, you saw the other candidates that ran against him, from Bernie Sanders to Cory Booker to Elizabeth Warren, everyone uniting behind Joe Biden.
I did know that you said it's not fully reflective of him and his work over 50 years, which is quite interesting. But we noticed in the polls that the polls are getting a bit closer when it comes to how far he's leading Donald Trump. Do you think that he has a good chance of beating President Trump come later this year?
He has a very good chance, because this election is all about turnout. It's all about turnout, and the Democrats are motivated. We're registering voters in the United States, overseas. Democrats Abroad, the group I work with, is using votefromabroad.org to register more overseas Americans than have ever voted before. When the turnout is high, Democrats win, and we're going to be turning out voters. We're going to be doing everything we can over the next 70 days. The polls are showing that Biden is ahead. We're not going to believe the polls. We believed him in 2016. I was in your studios overnight in 2016 commenting on that election. We certainly went in thinking we were going to win. We will leave no stone unturned between now and Election Day to make sure that we achieve this victory. Really, there is so much at stake. It's all on the line. Our democracy is on the line. Yes, he has good chances, and the people in the United States are going to work hard to make sure that he does win.
Well, no doubt we're feeling the enthusiasm from the American people all the way in Turkey. Kathryn Solon, we appreciate you taking time to speak with us. Thanks again.